You remember the Jimmy John's sausage patties that came in the
Jimmy
Smith?
Dean.
Not Jimmy Dean. Yeah, I said Jimmy
But
John's.
you done dropped 3 different Jimmy John, Jimmy Dean Smith.
No, it was the Smithfields, the one in the blue box.
You were eating them out of house and home. They said, well, we've tried
Look,
every brand and he's eating them all.
look, it was the Smithfields in the blue box. They used to have like I
Okay.
don't know how many patties they had, but they had like layers of like it was like 6 on each layer.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Oh, my mama had bought a brand new box. I fried every one of them motherfuckers. Yeah.
Bro,
Hey yo, hey. She was
did
like,
you
"What
not get a whooping for that?
Nah, I ain't getting no whooping. My parents, first of all,
Wow.
didn't even realize it at first.
Did you eat them all?
Of course. I made, so that means a loaf of bread was gone. I made a whole run of sausage sandwiches that
Oh,
day.
man.
What's going on, family? Welcome to another episode of Room 518. It's your boy T-Rail, aka Big Country. And we also have my boy Dant, man. It's great to see you today, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just getting back to life as it is as a working man. I'm back at work and like I said, I'm kind of lamenting not doing every single thing I want. You always think of extra things that you wanted to do once your kind of vacation time is over. Things that I didn't think of doing until right as the time was ending. I'm like, oh, I could have. Yeah, it's too late.
But you know
But I
what?
got another one coming around pretty soon. Yeah, what's
This
up?
shit's come quick, boy. Them shit's come quicker
do.
than you know.
They
It's
do.
dope,
They
man.
do. Yeah. But that's up for me, man. Hanging out with the fam as usual. I saw Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah. Oh
This
my
shit,
gosh.
that shit did
How could I almost
72.
miss saying that? It was so good.
It was
I
that
man,
good?
and
Was it that good? Or
I
are you being
bro,
biased because you're a Spider-Man
no,
fan?
here's what I'm gonna say. Because I'm straight up, I'm Tobey Maguire. Like I've been in since day one.
Yeah,
I
for
like
sure.
Andrew Garfield too. I think all 3 franchises really have solid points, but uh when I tell you this movie right here, it's like it's man, you got to see it. You got to
For
see it.
real?
I don't really want to ruin it. I just feel like they found a way to grab all the best parts of all of those franchises. Like you
Okay,
kind of
okay.
feel it when you watch it. You see it, you know what I mean? Like they got all the best parts. They got all the heart, all the action, it's connected strongly to the MCU. It it was really good, man. It was really good. He is no longer like the kid Spider-Man anymore. Like they have
That's what I
really
was looking forward
embraced
to seeing. That's
a
why I wanted
change. Like you can tell it's going in a different direction. Not a different direction really, but is more mature. It was great. It was great. I can see it again. It was
man,
real good. It was real good. Yeah, you see anything?
so I was about to say, so my week went with me seeing I went and seen Odyssey. We
Oh
talked about
yeah.
it a lot,
Yeah.
and this was definitely something that we discussed it being a big movie, and I was excited about seeing it. But when I pulled up to the movie theater, because I went and seen it right after work, so I got off 30 minutes early. I took a half lunch so that I can get off 30 minutes early and make the movie. Right when I got in, it was just getting going. Like it just got into the first like 3 minutes of the movie or so. It hadn't been.
Oh, okay.
And so I got into the parking lot and I was like, I had looked at the tickets. I wanted to go on Saturday, but the reason I didn't go Saturday because everything was sold out for it. So I was like, well, 4:15 is straight. But I couldn't order my tickets online. I was having internet problems at work. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna hurry up, get off work. I was getting off work and my boss hit me, was like, take care of this stuff before you leave. And it was like 3 customers that was just in
Always.
there. I was like, no. So
Yeah.
I hurried
Yeah.
up. I left like 30 minutes, like probably 15 minutes later than I wanted to. So I got to the movie when the trailers had ran. But I'm looking in the parking lot, I'm like, what? Oh, it's a lot of cars in the parking lot. Shit. Now, I forgot that Spider-Man it came out
Mm-hmm.
until I was looking until I was looking for seats. So I did notice that it had a showtime and I was like, oh yeah, Brand New Day is out. And so I got in there and I was like, yo, is it any seats left for Odyssey? He's all, yeah, Odyssey good. This is all people for Spider-Man. I said, bet. But Spider-Man was filled with a line out the door from the time I went in to the time I came back out. It was another line out the door for Spider-Man. So
Wow.
you know that was lit. But when I tell you, bro, I enjoyed the Odyssey, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. And I think what else was also dope is to see two different movies. He's in both of those movies.
He's in both of them. Yeah.
And he's a lead in the Odyssey too. Just not the
He's a
same.
lead. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a one
He's
B.
not the lead, but
No,
he is
he's
a
a
lead.
lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what was so dope about the Odyssey that I really appreciated. Bro, that was a star-studded
Oh
cast.
man.
Oh my gosh. They had your boy in there from Punisher. He was a king.
Yeah. Yeah. John
Um,
Bernthal. Yeah. Who's
your
also
girl
in Spider-Man Brand New Day as well.
for real with Zoe Saldana.
Zendaya.
Yeah, yeah. I suck with name because I was about to say Lupita, and I don't know how to say her last name. But yeah, stop laughing at me.
Sorry.
No, but I was gonna mess some names up. You knew I was. But
Man.
I was like, yo, everybody is in this movie. Even all the like cast on the boat that was like considered like, should have been considered
Yeah.
background cast. Even
Mm-hmm.
all of them were like they're like lead roles in other movies. I'm like,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
bro. This crazy. They got this many like I don't know if it's because of the
Everybody wants to be on that project. You know, you hear Christopher Nolan got some secret project coming on. Everybody's signing on. You know, it was worth it though. I thought
yeah,
it was really good. You know, I
yeah, most definitely.
sometimes can suffer from having to look at the runtime of a movie and being like, oh boy, this thing
No,
is long, you know.
it
But
got
it
you
was
the whole time.
so good. I didn't feel the time at all. You know, I feel like I was on the edge of my seat for a lot of it. I mean, a lot of it happening in the castle itself, you know, where I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm sweating almost like,
Yeah, I'm like,
like
oh, they're
what's
gonna
about
kill
to
this
happen,
nigga. Yeah, bro. I was like,
man?
so I love the overall way that they wrote the story and the way that they brought the whole story together because
Yeah.
the book doesn't give the same depiction of the way that he talked about the Battle of Troy or it gives you a perspective of how he felt
Yeah. Well,
breaking
more
the
of that is
rule.
in the Iliad. The
Yeah,
war itself is in the Iliad poem, and the Odyssey poem as the kind
exactly.
of last bit of it going into
Hmm.
him going on that journey, you know, the journey of Odysseus. So yeah, they don't show as much, which kind of makes you wonder what a Nolan Iliad might look like as well, right?
I was
Yeah, I
just
thought
saying that.
about that too. You
I
know,
was
because
like,
those
ooh,
war scenes were ridiculous. I mean,
bro.
Agamemnon looked wow, like with that golden kind
See,
of
bro,
braid
it was
thing
so
going. He
dope.
was huge, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, when they
He
went
was
to the
huge.
oh man, I enjoyed it.
He was
I
huge.
definitely enjoyed it.
It was a
When
great movie.
when she changed them into animals, when the witch changed them into
Oh,
animals.
don't give everything away
Bro,
if the people ain't heard it yet. But yeah, that part, you know, I don't care about spoilers. Oh yeah, man, I
oh, bro.
was fighting to not cover my face or look away. I'm just like,
Oh, bro. Bro. But I will say, man, being able to
it
see
was
that
bad.
movie and it was only maybe 15 people in the movie theater because everybody else was going to go see Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
At
Mm-hmm.
4 o'clock, everybody else was going to go see Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah.
During the night.
It Odyssey's still doing well though. It's still doing well.
Yeah, they just pushed the IMAX viewings back another till
Right.
September.
Yeah. Yeah.
Push them
Exactly.
until
Yeah. It's
next
doing
week.
real well. It's had a better opening than the Dark Knight. So
I wanted to
it's
see it
doing
in
real well.
I will say I did want to see it in 70 mil at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
but I
Yeah,
couldn't.
large format is really good. Is great, but I mean, just watching it at the movies is good. And
Yeah,
I'm partial to being somebody who would rather I watch a movie at the house. You know,
yeah.
but something like that, it feels better when you
Oh,
go and watch it on large
oh man,
format. But
man.
yeah, man,
But yeah,
what
past
you
that,
got for
bro.
us this
I
week?
ain't do too much. I cleaned up the garage a little bit. Got on my lady nerves for sure these last few days, and I So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for sure. I definitely got on her nerve. And I put some brakes on the car, bro. But my big thing is, man,
Manly, manly.
yeah, I was driving home from work the other day. I had a coworker whose son started school on Friday. And I was driving home from work the other day, and it was such a good drive. And I was like, this is about to disappear. We are about to get back into back to school. So this is definitely the episode before first day of school, man. So
Never used to think about that as a kid, right? How traffic changes when school comes in or comes out. No buses
parents,
squeaking past,
man, parents don't think about, I mean,
coming up
kids
the
don't think
works.
about that. Think kids
You are
don't
so
think about
right,
it.
though.
Yeah, bro, it
My
was
drive
bad.
to work was exactly like that.
For real, bro.
On Thursday and Friday. Went in for a work day on Wednesday. Easy going, right? Kids came back Thursday, Friday, and immediate change from day to day.
Dang, that's
I was
crazy,
like, what
bro.
is happening?
So I
Yeah.
was thinking, bro, like, cause we are on back to school month. And let's be real, bro. As kids, man, back to school was like, I don't know, bro. I think the 2 weeks before you went back to school was special. You know,
How
if you
so?
was in my family, we went shopping like the 2 Saturdays before,
Oh,
not the
okay, okay,
Saturday
okay. Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah,
Because if you went the
yeah.
Saturday of, you wasn't getting nothing that was fly. You was just getting scrummaged leftovers. It used to suck when your mama didn't have no money, like right before school started back.
Yeah.
Your mama had money. Or they'd be like, oh, we waiting the 2 weeks after school start. You know, that was oh my God, that was a real thing in my household
That's a
sometimes.
tough one. Wow, that's a tough
Yeah,
one. I don't think I ever experienced that one.
for
But
real.
yeah, that's a tough
Oh,
one. My mom was pretty proactive on school stuff. Our clothes especially, like it would be, and a lot of times we were going like an outlet too. It would be she would buy like the staple stuff, you know what I mean, like your jeans, your whatever else, and then we would go out for a couple other things. But then keep in mind, my birthday was like a week
right after
after
school
school
started.
started most times. So
Well,
when we
no,
were
as
coming up,
kids, bro, your birthday was right
when we
before
were coming up,
school started. Like,
no, I was back in school. I was always back in school by my
for
birthday.
real, I feel like I
It was
started.
always like we always started like the 23rd or 20, something like that.
Okay,
It was
okay.
always just a week before my birthday. And so I didn't really do anything except get another outfit. So I could always count on that. Like I'm going to get another outfit in like a week. So I got this stuff, but then my mom would always take us to some place, you could pick out an outfit, and that was like your birthday gift.
Man, your mama had that shit packed up already for your birthday. She knew what shoes you was gonna wear. She's like, I'm taking him to this
No,
store.
we actually got to go pick it out.
I know she
Like
knew where she was
we
going.
went live.
She knew where she was going though. That was a setup. She was like, I
Yeah.
already been there. I'm just gonna bring him
She
back.
picked up. Oh, yeah, we went to a place, but well, hey, you know what? You're probably right. Now that I think of it.
It's like she was like that Nautica outfit over there because back then, Nautica was the shit when we was kids. Like, bro, you had to
Yeah,
have
yeah,
them
yeah.
Nautica swim trunks for the first day of school, boy.
Oh
Like,
man,
you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I
I
remember
hated wearing shorts. That's not first day fare for me.
for real.
Skinny boy, man, come on.
You know
No.
what? I don't think
And
about
the
it.
older I got, my foot got larger, but I still had, some short kid, long, long feet, skinny legs. Just don't
Bro,
go
you used
right
to
for
wear the
me.
fuck out them Mirachis too, bro. And you damn sure.
Man, oh, I love those. I love those.
Those
Oh,
some dope
I need
shoes. You
to.
had them all black joints, the all black ones
Yeah,
with the blue
yeah,
Nike in 'em. I remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I remember. I remember. You was
I had
crazy.
them when they first came out as a kid in elementary school, and I got them again when they
I
came
know.
out retro.
Yep.
Hmm
And you wore them shits to
And
practice when
now I'm
they
about
wore
to try
out.
to
You
find
wore
them
them.
one more time.
Them was your weather practice shoes for sure when they got older, bro. I remember that for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, those the most comfortable.
You used
Yeah.
to wear them shits in some black jogging suit pants. They weren't sweatpants. They was like jogging suit material, like the
Yeah.
material.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
I remember.
Shut
And
up.
look, I remember this, and we weren't even friends yet.
Yeah.
That's how you know you won,
Because
bro.
that's how often
Oh
I
man,
did clean those. I cleaned those.
those jogging shoes.
often.
You know them the
Yeah,
type. That's the material
the
that
pants
stank.
got cleaned
That's
enough.
the material that stank when you don't do it right.
Yeah, you know, if you don't, you can be out there with them little gnats and stuff flying around you.
But you know, at Southwest, bro, you had to clean your clothes, especially in the old band room before we got the bigger band room. That was
Yeah.
you had to wipe and make sure you were clean, bro.
Oh yeah,
You had to have good deodorant because even if you wore
yeah.
deodorant, if
You
it
too
was
close
cheap,
together.
yeah, bro, if it was cheap, you were gonna mess up the whole band practice for everybody.
We too close together. I passed out in that band room once. It was so hot. Yeah, because you know I had those concrete walls, those cinder block kind of walls or whatever, that painted,
Hey, bro,
and
we
it
was
would
in
be
shape.
so hot. And it was one of the big years too. We were like closer to 400, and we're all crammed in this room. You got that one fan in the middle, and I remember just kind of, almost slipping off the riser because we had those like
You was on
riser
the side?
things in there.
You was close to the side?
Yeah, yeah.
Why, bro?
I mean, ambulance and everything. Yeah.
You know what, bro? Now that I think about it, bro, they did us so dirty. I was in that band room for all of like because they built the new band room right when I was becoming a freshman at Southwest, and I didn't march the 8th grade year. I played in it. I played for the summer, and then I didn't come back because I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
play football too at Chapel Hill. And I remember thinking like, "Yo, it's hot as fuck in here, and I stink." You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was definitely the big kid, bro. I ain't gonna say I was the big smelly kid, but I was the big kid that if the deodorant was low at the house and that tussie wasn't working out, boy, that
And
that
it's hot
bedroom,
in there.
hey, that
Trust
bedroom, that bedroom fucking tussie up. You hear me? That shit fuck some tussie up. But look, let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me get back to the no. But first day of school, bro. Like, so what do you remember about the first day of school exactly? Like, cause I remember like not going to sleep and being up like all like, bro. It felt like Christmas, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Ooh, I definitely am with you on the nervous energy, the sleepless night, but it wasn't like Christmas to me. I was not excited. I mean, I was excited. There's a nervous energy about it, especially if you know where you're going. Like if it's the people and you're just moving on to the next thing. But
Yeah.
I was always really kind of nervous and a little put off by the whole thing. Like if I could keep putting it off one more day, I probably would.
What you mean, bro?
Yeah.
Like that was the best. Like, so look, how many new schools did you go to? Because you knew Vince, so you obviously didn't go to a whole lot of. Like, when did you? I guess 10 years old, you would have settled at Bob. What's that? What school was that right
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Bob
Bob
Mathis.
Mathis. Yeah. So the
Um,
first school I went to was a school on, I can't remember the name of the street. Covington Highway. It was off Covington Highway. And it was called Glen Haven Elementary.
I
It was
stayed right
kind of
around the
across
corner
from
from
that
Glen Haven.
that Mama's Showcase
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
thing.
talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
You went to
yeah.
Glen
From
Haven?
there, yeah, only
Oh,
for kindergarten. Uh, from there, I went to Avondale Elementary. I was there for the longest period of time. I was there from the other half of kindergarten to fourth grade.
for
Yeah.
real?
Yep.
Damn, you
And
went
then
to.
I went from Avondale to Bob Mathis from fourth grade to sixth.
Let me write this down. You was a hood East Sider, Avondale.
Hey man, don't doubt my credentials, man. I be trying,
Okay.
hold on.
You went to two schools where people didn't quite live to get past the 9th grade around that bitch, boy. Them some rough schools, boy. I seen somebody get that. I remember Avondale High School was behind the mall right there when they used to be Avondale
Behind the
Mall.
mall.
I remember
Mm-hmm.
when my dad went to me and my dad went in that mall one day. I don't know what we was going in for, bro, but it was before the high school got out, bro. It
Throw
was
some money in the fountain.
facts, bro, right there by the what used to be where the steps was. I remember that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And matter of fact, I remember going in there in high school and buying some LRG jeans, bro. That's where I used to buy my LRG jeans on the bus.
Where
It was a store
that
right
movie was that mall was in an old what's that wrestler name? Hogan movie.
for real.
But yeah, keep saying what you were saying.
No,
I'll
no, but I
see if
remember
I can
like
prove what I just said.
Avondale High School got out and the kids walked over to the mall parking lot to fight. And this boy he beat the brakes off another dude and put a hat on and walked into the crowd. It looked so like a movie, bro. I was like, yeah, I never want to go to Avondale. I remember thinking that I was in elementary school when that happened, but I was like, I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Now, me
crazy.
saying that at the time, I went to Atherton Elementary. We were supposed to go to Towers High School, like so.
But yeah,
It's not different, you know what I'm saying? So, but I love the first day of school, dog. It's crazy that you know what? If you,
what do you love? What was there to love about it? I'm curious.
bro, I so
Maybe I did love it.
it wasn't like I was a student, you know what I'm saying? But I did appreciate like getting ready for school, getting fly, putting on the clothes, um, like couldn't go to sleep. You pick out your outfit in the middle of in the middle of the night, you up. It's 9 o'clock. You looking at the clothes. You like, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear these shoes or these.
Okay, yeah,
I got the dark shoes and I got the white shoes because my mama didn't never buy color shoes. It was just black and
yeah.
white. You know what I mean? But I'm like, which one I'm gonna wear? I just
So,
remember that feeling, bro. I
at
remember it.
what age were you completely in control of what you were wearing?
Probably about the fifth grade. About
Fifth
a,
grade. That's pretty good. Yeah,
yeah, my
I say the
mom.
same. Yeah.
Yeah, by then my mom was like, I ain't picking out your clothes. You pick out what you gonna wear. Put them on. Go iron them. Because by the fourth grade, I was ironing. You know what I'm saying? Like that was. I don't think this generation deals with that. I really don't think this generation irons. If I'm being honest with you, these motherfuckers be.
No, no,
These,
no,
hey,
no.
wrinkles seem like a design these days, bro. I don't.
I feel. You know what though? Here's the thing. I've my son doesn't iron. Uh, I've never seen his clothes wrinkled at all. He gets dressed, his clothes aren't wrinkled. I don't know if he something. I don't know what he's doing, but he comes out. I don't know if clothes just don't wrinkle like they used to. I don't know.
That's not
Cause I'm
fair.
not
Hey,
terribly
so
wrinkly either, and I only iron when I'm like going somewhere.
all right, so let's give the perspective, right? Your son is homeschooled. What does homeschool look like? Because so, what does that look like for your son as far as going back to
You
school?
mean his is in pajamas all day? No.
Okay, so how'd that
He
go?
has to get up as if he is going to a place. He gets up, he gets ready for his day. He has breakfast. The only thing is he's not in a rush. You know, he doesn't have to get up and hurry up and be outside for the school bus or whatever it is. He has a schedule to his day, classes that he takes, and when, and he does that on a routine basis. It's not a fly by the seat of his pants kind of a thing. He's got extracurricular stuff, It's school. It's just at home, and it wasn't always like this. First, we were doing distance learning, where he was going to school in one of these. It's like a K-12 program. It's like online public school. So he would be on. He would sign in every day in the school online portal or whatever at whatever time his classes was, and the teacher would be there, all the other students would be there, and they would have class. And then there was coursework that he was responsible for outside of those particular class times, and that's what we helped him with. And so,
Wow.
it just kind of developed into this, and we got him, instead of doing it for high school, we got him a more rigorous, more tailored to him curriculum. And he is hitting all the metrics. He's testing well. He's doing well. Everything is good. Uh, and I mean, we have to do a lot to ensure that he can have a schedule like he has. But I think it's worth it. He is not made to do this. You know what I'm saying? He wants to do it.
For real?
So
Okay,
I
so
mean, yeah, we ask him, all the time.
Okay, so
if he wants to go. And we talk about what the differences are. That public school, like in person school, has all of these different social things going on. You know what I mean? Uh, you know, I don't know. We
well, I
do it
guess
the way we do it.
so. Like, so who is his teacher right now?
We are
So
now.
can he fail a
Now it's
class?
official,
So if
huh?
he fail a class, what that look like? You know what I'm saying? Like, can he fail? Are
It
you
would look
bullshitting
like
me right now?
can you fail? You can fail, sure. I mean, in order to progress, according to your state. Now, I'm not giving anybody advice on what to do. You need to follow whatever your state's guidelines on non-public instruction. Okay, don't take my word for anything. You could be someplace else, get yourself in trouble. We went through what North Carolina, says you have to do in order to be on point with this, and you do have to keep records of grades and proof of work and all of this stuff. And more importantly, you do have to take a standardized test to kind of prove where he
Okay.
is every
Okay.
year. The cost is on the parent, and they it shows you exactly where he is, much like we had to take a test every year. They do EOGs or whatever the case is, same kind of thing. um uh EOGs is end of grade. I realized everybody else says something else. We used to say something else too.
No, they say that
I
too.
don't
They say
remember.
that. My daughter says that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. But so yeah, it's school like anything else is school. We got grade books and proof of his work and
That
everything
now,
else.
I ain't gonna lie, as a parent, realistically, and we talked about this like last week, like parents suck these days, bro. So they ain't doing no work. Like they
I
ain't
mean,
trying.
yeah, if you're doing it right, I mean, we could just be letting them sit around, and I'm sure there are some people that do that. There's always a reason for whatever negative stigma there may be. You know what I mean? But that's not what the vast majority that we have met that
I
are,
ain't gonna lie.
doing this, they're serious about it. Because
So
your kid has to have a life past this. You know what I'm saying?
for
Like,
sure, for sure.
they have to be able
I
to grow up and go on. He's still going to be able to go to college and everything else.
I assume that the only kids that are like that are wealthy kids whose parents already have a business in place and they're more so like, look, fuck that shit. I'm teaching you about this business. You just gonna run this business. I don't care if you know
Oh,
history. I don't
yeah.
care if you know about science. I don't care if you know about any math past the math that I'm gonna teach you because of what we need to do. So I feel like that because everybody who I know that's ever done their kids homeschooling and working in the car industry, you meet a lot of people like that because you just meet a lot of people in general. And they're like, nah, I can't
Okay.
school my
Yeah.
kid. Bro, them be the smartest kids, bro. I know a 5-year-old, bro. I swear she knew more than a eighth grader for sure. Now, was she on the eighth grade level, maturity wise? No. Maybe not reading on a high school level yet, but the knowledge that she knew because of what her mom was teaching, because she had an older sister, and mom was like, "Sister's 3 years older than her. I'm not about to teach them two different curriculums when I can
Right.
catch her up and then teach her the
Yeah.
same thing." So they were like leaps and bounds past what
Mm-hmm.
the average 5 to 8-year-old knew because her mom was.
Yeah.
So I mean, and I know Preston. I know Preston is God dad. Like I know he like talking to him, listening to him. He's articulate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know how that.
Yeah.
Now I
This
will
one
say,
lady talked to him once and said, she asked him, "Where's your briefcase? You you need to have a you need to have a briefcase. You
thanks,
should
bro.
carry a
That's how
briefcase."
he sound
I
like he
was
gonna run
like,
a bro. He sound like he gonna run a Fortune 500 company and fit right in.
I mean,
I don't
who
think.
knows, man? Who knows? I know that whatever it is gonna be on another level. I just,
Yeah, for sure, bro.
what we're trying to do is make sure he is as educated and as well rounded as he can possibly be.
Bro,
But
you,
but we're not trying to dictate that. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to say what that thing is. Uh,
bro, you have done that for sure, bro. I think that,
I appreciate that, man. I
man.
appreciate
Look,
that. Sometimes, you don't always have the when you're in it. I mean, you're a parent, and as a parent, you don't always know if what you're doing is the thing to do. I mean, we just are giving our best effort, and praying that what we're doing is the right thing.
Bro, that's the right thing for sure. I like what y'all doing. But let me get back to because we're talking about parents. What does it look like for parents back to school? Like, I ain't gonna. So
Well, that was mine.
you said what? That was yours. See, that's crazy. Like, cause me as a parent, I'm like, dude, like, well, no, to be truthful with you, it's different. I have a baby in my house now, but I know what it was like for my parents. And let's be real, my parents was like, they were ready for me to go back to school.
Oh yeah,
So anybody who don't know, I'm 6'5". I weigh 330 pounds. I've been big. I graduated from high school weighing 298 pounds. I've always been a big dude.
big dude.
I was,
Yeah,
I,
giant.
I'm big country.
Yeah,
I was big in 8th grade. I've always been big. And I remember getting in trouble because my parents would come home and food, especially by the time I learned how to cook, nigga.
hmm
They would come home and be like, "Where's the food? And why are you still hungry? Like how? How? How?" So my parents was like, they were really ready for me to go back to school. Like I was definitely,
eating us out of house and home. You got to get out of here.
but not just that, bro. Like summer camp is expensive. Summer camp is expensive than a bitch. Like for summer camp, you spending.
Where'd you go?
I went to it was a summer camp right off Gresham. I don't remember the name of the little church that was there, bro, but we went there.
Hmm.
Now I had a big sister, so I didn't go to summer camp every year. But the years that I went, it was like this back a long time ago. So it was $80 per for me, $85 for my sister every.
Okay.
That was a week. So my mom
Okay.
used
Wow. Yeah.
about 160 a week on me and my sister to go to summer camp. And the last year I went was the 6th grade. The 7th grade, I chilled at home. I was old enough. My mom was like, "Don't you dare! I wish you would mess up something." You know what I'm saying? And my sister
Same.
stayed home with me just because, hey, I wish you would let her mess up something. You know what I'm saying? It,
Right.
it became that. So, but before then, I went to that summer camp, but then that money went to prime time. My mom had to pay for prime time when we was from like the 2nd grade to like the 6th grade. She paid for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all remember prime time at the school program. I used to love prime time too, because you got to get the pizza from school 2 times a day. Yeah, yeah.
You talking about
The
the
square pizza.
rectangle
Yeah, the
Helios
rectangle jump.
pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, if that ain't the best pizza, I think kids' favorite meal is pizza because of school pizza. School pizza was
You
good.
know you can buy that in the grocery store.
Well, I just found out how to make it recently.
Where?
Video. It's a YouTube viral video going on about how to make school pizza. Like so,
Wow.
huh,
I can catch that.
yeah, I need
Nobody
to.
slid that under the door, so I
Oh,
ain't see it.
oh,
But yeah, I know. So you were eating the folks out of house and home
bro,
during the week.
I was
Got the power bill all up during the summer.
man, I was eating
Everything else.
bad, bro. I was eating them out so bad that it was a it was one of those things where so you remember the Jimmy John's sausage patties that came in the
Jimmy Dean.
Smithfield. Not Jimmy Dean. Yeah, I said Jimmy
But
John.
you John dropped 3 different Jimmy John, Jimmy Dean Smith.
No, it was the Smithfields, the one in the blue box.
You were eating them out of house and home. They said, "Well, we've tried
Look,
every brand, and he's eating them all."
look, it was the Smithfields in the blue box. They used to have like I don't
Okay,
know how many patties they had, but they had like layers of like it was like 6 on each
I
layer.
know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Oh, my mama had bought a brand new box. I fried every one of them motherfuckers. Hey,
bro.
hey, yo, hey.
Oof.
And my sister's son got older and did the same thing. My sister wanted to whoop him. I'm like, you can't. I had to intervene. I'm like, you can't whoop him for that. He 14 years old. His stomach don't have a bottom. She was
Did
like,
you
what you
not get a
mean?
whooping for that?
Nah, I ain't getting no whooping. My parents, first of all, they didn't
Wow.
even realize it at
Did
first.
you eat them all?
Of course, I made so that means a loaf of bread was gone, a loaf of bread was gone, and the sausages was gone. I made a whole run of sausage sandwiches that day.
Oh man! Wow, that is ridiculous.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What in the world?
I know that's rough, but I'm pretty sure that that's the biggest thing that parents miss as adults. You know what I mean? That parents appreciate not having to deal with.
Yeah, save a
Oh,
tiny bit of save a bit of money on groceries and utilities because you'll be out of the house for 8 hours a day.
for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
bro.
I can see that. I can see that, but
Hold on.
that's not my move. Oh, what we got?
Time out. My daughter done
But
came
I was
down.
watching you on the phone, and then I couldn't believe that I saw you on the phone, and then yes, you down.
Yeah, she had to
We
see
gotta
me.
stop everything.
We have to
Hey,
stop. Pew, pew,
yes.
pew. What's up? Say hey.
Hey,
My mom was watching, I guess, some of the YouTube clips.
So somebody was watching some of my old clips, some of our clips from
sweet.
518, and someone got excited.
And she did get excited.
Wanted to come see Daddy.
And then my mom also noticed she can tell when Dad is drinking.
She can tell when Dan's drinking,
When he feeling it.
when he feeling it.
Yeah.
Oh, they can tell when he feeling it. Oh,
When I am or
Yeah.
you are.
nah,
You.
that drink a lot of
I
Christmas.
don't drink.
Yeah, he must be feeling something.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, we got to get back
She
to it.
was looking at the phone and then looking down the stairs and then boo kiss.
Oh, she give him a kiss at the phone watching
I
it.
don't. I don't.
Blow
I
him a
don't.
kiss. All right, blow him a kiss. Give him a kiss, boo boo. Give him a kiss.
Over here.
Oh,
Mwah.
you gave him a kiss. You gave him a kiss. Nah,
Hey.
I love you.
Say I'm sorry to
Give him hey.
interrupt.
Give him hey.
All right. I love that.
All right,
Comes.
boo boo.
Say I'm sorry.
She
We'll
had.
take a break anytime.
That's a good break. We can keep that in.
That's a great break. That's a
That's
great
all right.
break.
That's all right. One day she gonna be in
Look
school.
at you. Yeah. No, man.
One
Oh,
day she gonna be
jeez.
in school. Am I gonna feel the same way about school shopping? It's been a while. It's been a while.
Hmm.
No, but look. So thinking about that, how does teachers? Well, now you can't answer this. I'm not gonna let you. You kind of in the field. I don't want to
What
kind.
was the question?
So I was gonna say, like, how do teachers? What's the perspective on teachers? Because we know parents is gonna be all about the food, and also the traffic. Because when you go back to work and that traffic is like we talked about at the beginning, that's a totally different feel than when you go back and it's a whole lot of traffic. Because when school start, it seemed like the same. For me in Atlanta, the same 35-minute trip turns into an hour easy because of school
Easy.
zones, because of school buses, all that, because everything slowed down. So I can honestly say I don't appreciate that. But from the teacher perspective, that's to me probably one that we don't think about. We kind of selfish as parents, so we only focused on what's going on with us, and kids don't care one or the other. But I gotta feel like I'm gonna be real with you, bro. And I know this is not coming from you, but I feel like teachers be thinking, because as a parent, I be thinking it. Like when I'm dealing with like certain parents, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers got to deal with the teacher. Got to deal with them the whole year. These people ain't smart, and they raising
Yeah.
a bad ass child. Like, so I'm like, is the teacher like praying at the beginning of the school year, like, please don't put me, God, please let that one child, that one
Mm-hmm.
or that three, that is just hell. Please don't let them all end up with me. Cause it's gonna make my whole year bad because they mama and they daddy is just as stupid as they are. And I hate to say that. It is what it is, bro. But look, if you're offended by the fact that I'm saying this, just
You
like
might
that,
be that person.
you probably that
But
person. You
it
probably
it
that person.
what I will say is that there are everybody's represented. So yeah, the kind of person you're talking about, yeah, those people are out there. The people who think that their kid is the only kid going to school, yeah, that person
Well,
exists too.
and
Like
that's tough.
there, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're gonna deal with some of everybody sometimes, but I don't know. I think you just most times just try to focus on what's gonna happen with the kid. You know what I mean? That's really
Well, let
it.
me ask you a question.
I only think about doing what part I can do.
You've been teaching long enough now, though. I do believe that there's a lot of kids that overcome the adversity that they living in their life. But
Sure.
how do you think you are as far as right now, as far as looking at a kid and going, you know what? I can see how this kid gonna kind of gonna go through the year and how they're gonna turn out overall. Because you done seen kids now that you done dealt with from you've been doing this for a long time. Whether you like your old
Yeah,
ass
I've
like
seen
your
kids
parents.
go from preschool to
They in
graduating
college.
college at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Uh,
looking like, oh
yeah.
man, you really gonna be successful like you thought, like you.
Yeah, a lot of times you can almost tell based on who the parents are and how they are with the child and how the child is uh and in y'all's interactions together and in their interactions together, you can kind of think, oh, this person's gonna be one of the cool kids in high school, or he's gonna kind of be kind of alone, or he may, and a lot of times they turn out to be a lot like you thought, but then it's always different because they're going into a different environment after they leave you. They're going to see some stuff they didn't see while they were with you. I mean, that's what life is. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So some of it, yeah, is very much what you thought it would be, and then some other stuff is not because some other variable down the road made an impression on them. You know what I mean? Uh,
Okay, okay. Speak on
so
that. Speak on that.
yeah, so I mean
Listen.
that happens at every one of those levels. You know what I mean? I remember telling my cousin when he was in high school and was really thinking about what other people around him were saying and doing and kind of making sure he was, you know, popular or doing what the cool thing was. And I was just like, man, it's a good chance that in 5 years you might not even know a lot of those people. You know what I mean?
That's
And it
real,
and it
bro.
happens like that. I was like, by the
Just
time y'all
that
get
fast.
through college, you might not even they might not even be in your world. These people
Period.
who are
Not at
who
all.
matter so much right now might not even be in your world. 5 years from that, they just be a memory. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put too much stock in what this situation is or who these folks are right now. Just focus on what you're here to do. You know,
Ooh, you
uh,
gave some
that's
knowledge
really what
then, bro.
I'm thinking about. I
Mm.
wish I could have followed that more. I mean, I wasn't really a following the crowd kind of person either, but
No, you were
I don't
you
know.
were popular, bro. Like, screw that, bro. I remember you were popular. I don't know why, because knowing you at the college, I'm like, he wasn't a person that was ascribed that strived to be popular. You were popular because
I don't think I wasn't popular.
you were though, bro. Okay, so when I say popular, you're not so you weren't popular in the sense that everybody in the world knew you. You were recognized though. People knew who you were. You know what I mean? Whether
Okay, I could
you know what I
probably
mean,
agree
you
with that.
weren't people knew who you were. And I ain't gonna lie, for me, because we didn't become friends until shit, my senior year of high school. You know what I'm saying? And in that time, in my opinion, you were popular because of you were first of all, our band program was always elite. And you were a your trombone section was probably one of the best trombone sections to come out of Southwest. And it
Well,
and
I
I do
appreciate that.
believe that comes from
We were pretty good.
yeah, now me as a percussionist, I'm a percussionist, so we really don't get to speak on horns. But I know what I heard and I knew
Yeah,
how tough y'all looked on the field and you used to make them run. You were tough, bro. You were tough. But when we went
we worked hard.
to go to FAM your senior year, I feel like when we went to FAM, your section was ready to challenge FAM. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. In high school, bro, your section was a
Yeah,
real problem, bro. Y'all was ready to give anybody who wanted problems the problems that they wanted.
that part is absolutely true. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
But then that and coming from somebody in death row, that's a high praise. But I did want to ask this
Yeah.
because we were talking about being in school and building up to first day, and first day memories got me to thinking like just some quintessential stuff that people had. Uh so you talked about having the fit lined up and all that. What else was in the ritual? Did you have to were you a Jays kid? Did you have to have a pair of Jordans every year? Did you get your hair cut like the night before, the weekend before? Could it last if you got it a week before school started? Like what were your parents talking about? Did you have a trapper keeper? Like any of that stuff?
Oh, look. The term trapper keeper is such a like dated term. I appreciate that, bro. That literally took me back. Like, did you have a 5-star is the question. Everybody had a trapper keeper.
Oh
Did you have
man,
a 5
first
star?
gear. Oh, yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. I had my
Oh, you
five
had
star,
first
man.
year? Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah,
people don't know. They
yeah. Oh yeah, we had the first gear.
look, kids nowadays, I don't think they appreciate that quite the same. But I never could afford. We never had 5-star. I had the 5-star like spiral notebooks. I couldn't. My mom
Okay,
really
yeah,
couldn't afford the 5-star like trapper keeper with the like cloth on the outside, the real nice ones.
yeah. That's the one I had. It was blue. Yeah,
Man, I used to look at
yeah.
kids like you and be like,
I had that thing for a long time though. I didn't get one every year.
"Hey, bro," but they would last like 3 years, bro. They
Yeah,
would last like
yeah,
a couple
yeah,
years. You know what I'm saying? My
yeah.
mom would not get me one of those, bro, because you know how the old trapper keepers would like you. People call them 3-ring binders. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, 3-ring binders.
But a trapper keeper like sealed your whole thing in though. Like it was, and it had all
Yeah,
these different styles and everything. You know,
yeah, but it was
I
essentially a
never
3-ring
quite.
binders with like
It
a
was. It was a 3-ring binder, but it had like kind of. It was
section.
enclosed. You could enclose it on
Yeah,
itself. You know,
all the
it
smart
was
people
cool. It
had.
was really futuristic for 1992.
Yeah, all the
Yeah,
smart kids had them. All the smart kids, all the kids who parents
I.
loved them, hold on, all the kids who
Yeah, go
parents
ahead.
loved them had a trapper keeper. Say what you want to.
I'm not.
All
I'm
the
not gonna touch
kids,
that one.
look, mama, you ain't love me that much. I'm just playing. I'm just
I'm not. I'm not gonna touch that one. Yeah. So, what was the haircut situation like?
well, I had,
You know,
so,
kids now they'll just go out with the whole thing. Just I
bro,
don't
they
know
don't
how
get us,
they
bro.
how they do it.
Nappies,
Hair just
kinky
be
seems to be
wake
the
up out the
haircut.
bed.
Man, my son talking about he like so he's a freeform kid now, and
Okay,
he's about to be
is that
14.
what that means? Where it's just like
Yeah, freeform. I'm not with it, bro. I'm not with it. Like he makes sure it's fluffy, but it's gotta look still kinky. And I'm just like, what is that? Like
so
what
the aim is for it to look
like that?
unkempt.
Yeah, but the problem
Okay,
is some kids are overshooting and they just letting it get matted down to their head. It's like that is not what that is not what it's supposed to look like, bro. That is
okay.
you look
So it's like the ripped jeans of haircuts.
yeah, you look like a primate. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
No, that's not
yeah,
where I was going.
yeah,
I meant like
exactly.
distressed, like
Yeah,
kind
you
of
look distressed. You look like you're stressed out
primate.
and don't have nothing to eat. Like your mama don't care about you, and your dad's not.
I'm not touching none of that.
Hey, look, you look like
Uh,
you're like.
yeah.
Hey, look, hey, look. So my son loves now. My son's doesn't look good. It does look good on him. I don't want to admit that though, because I don't want to. Because this is the problem with freeform. Freeform hits a point where it looks bad. It can look good for a while, but as your hair gets thicker, if you're not doing something to make sure that it still looks good, it's hard to keep that look. So your hair could be considered freeform. That's the thing.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yours could be considered freeform, and your hair looks good. But what happens when it gets past that point?
I don't
That's
know.
why it's called freeform. You see how your
I've
hair?
never made it past this point.
There you go. You see how your hair like your it naturally curls up, and it kind of
Yeah.
like springs back, and it has a like it looks rough, but it doesn't look unkept. But
That don't look
that
rough.
ain't no shot, bro. But you see what I'm saying? Like that could be considered like a form of free form. But the problem
Okay. All
is
right. Okay,
what
I'm with you.
what happens when it gets past that point?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's yeah.
Like,
I'm with you.
I like
I'm
the,
with
line. You know what I mean? Clean.
you. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
little fade on the side. My
I
son ain't
feel
with
you.
none of that. My son is not with none of that. Like he's like, no,
Yeah, they fall. It's a different time. It's a different time. So
yeah,
were you so you had to have your hair cut before that went right along with everything when you were getting ready for your
yeah,
first
of
day of school?
course,
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you go to the same person?
yeah. I did have the same barber. I had a barber when I was a kid. Now I lived in Kirkwood, and it was a barber shop. And it used to be a store called a corner store called Diamonds in East Lake, Kirkwood, right across the
Okay.
street from the train station. Not well, right down the street from the train station. I want to say it was a dude named Mr. George who used to cut my hair. I could be wrong. I mean, but I feel like his name was Mr. George in my memory. You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
But
George.
my big brother also cut my hair. My big brother also cut my hair.
Okay,
So,
that's
but
what's
yeah, I
up.
always had a fresh cut at the beginning of the year. Mr. George was this older cat that had gray hair and kind of an afro. He looked like he needed a haircut himself, but you know what I mean. Like he was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he's passed away.
That's a whole different episode.
Facts, bro. Like the barbers that need
Yeah.
haircuts, man, facts. But nah, Mr. George, if I remember correctly, he was the only person that cut my hair from that barber shop. My dad used to take me up there. But that was only when my brother couldn't cut my hair. Cause my brother cut my hair from like infant till I was probably like till he passed away when I was 12. So he cut my
Okay.
hair all the way up to about 10 years old.
Wow. Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? My brother could cut, like, so my haircuts used to look good, but he cut my hair.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
so
Wow.
yeah, bro. Yeah.
I had the same barber from kindergarten all the way to we went to college. Uh, yeah. I don't know. I think we've kind of lucked up and found this dude. He happened to be. I don't know how they found him or whatever. I think he was at a shop or salon, one of those mergers of the two. You know what I'm saying? I think the
Yeah,
place was
when it's
called like
both.
Hair Palace 2000 or something like that. Uh, and then from there he opened up a place, and it was over on Wesley Chapel, where behind the Waffle House and that KFC and the Waffle House. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a
It just
barbershop behind there. That's Home Depot.
has been. Yeah, it's Home Depot, but I mean directly behind it.
For
Like
real?
if you pulled into Waffle House parking lot and just drove through the parking lot, went out the other side, it would be right in front of your face.
Oh my God, bro. I could have sworn that
Yeah,
was all Home Depot. I gotta look
it's
for
been
him.
there for years, and it used to be packed too. Every time we went, we used to have to be there. My mom would wake us up on a Saturday. We went every other Saturday.
He's still
Uh,
alive and cutting, or is he?
I don't
Well,
know.
not
I live
alive.
up here now. He's still alive. I don't know if he's still cutting, but he was the last time I saw him.
You know what? Barbers are kind of interesting. Is that the type of job that you retire from? Like, you know what I'm saying? How does that work?
I
Like,
mean, if you did it right,
that's true. That's true. If you put the money aside
you
the
know,
right way and
yeah.
invest it, you can retire. But look. So we done talked about back to school. I think we kind of like didn't work that out. There was we had some slid under the door this week.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
got to
think I
pull
know
that
which
up.
one.
Matter of fact, I sent it to you.
I think I know which one. Go
I'm
ahead. You
kind of
want to tell
tips.
us?
I'm kind of tipsy. It was about a woman who. I'm gonna need you to read this because I don't want to fuck it up. But no,
Okay.
like,
Let me see. All right. I got it. I got
okay.
it.
I'm gonna
It
look into this.
says a woman says she added her mother's car to her own insurance policy years ago and has paid every premium. Her mother recently totaled the car. The mother was not hurt, but the insurance payout was $31,432. It came in the daughter's name, right? Because she had been paying the insurance the whole time. The daughter says she should keep the money because she paid the premiums. The mother says it was her car, so the payout should replace her property. And now the daughter says that everybody's pissed at her for wanting to keep the money.
Woo, this
So
a
who do y'all
good
think
one,
is wrong?
bro. This is a good one. Hey, look, shout
It's
out.
a good one, but I do have my. I mean, it gives me a strong feeling at first, and then I kind of cool down to a middle zone. I don't know. What do you
Okay,
think? You go ahead. You brought
all
us.
right. I'm gonna start.
Well, this got slid under your door.
So when I first read it, I was like, "What the?" So slid under the door. Shout out to Stephen Carroll. He played the saxophone at Southwest. He's the person that slid it under.
What's up? Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Shout out
What up,
Steve, bro.
Stephen Carroll?
We
Yeah.
appreciate you. Congratulations on your new wife. I know you ain't been married long. She's a beautiful young
Hey, all
lady,
right.
Danielle. Shout out to you. But Steve was like,
Congrats.
Steve sent this to me, and I was like, oh, that is interesting. But I'm trying to figure out, like, I definitely want to gave my mom the whole 31,000. I'm okay. I'm gonna start there because this is a paid off. The picture showed a Mercedes Benz. It's a paid
Mm-hmm.
off Mercedes Benz, but I wouldn't have gave her the whole 31,000. I probably would have kept 10 for myself. Like, mom, we both doing good because she ain't gonna do that. But you was about ready to buy. Looking at the age of that Mercedes, you was gonna buy you a new car anyway. But I would have made sure that you took 20 of that or whatever you wanted to past the 20, got yourself a new car. The reason why I'm coming from this perspective is because my premium is gonna go up because I'm gonna end up putting you on my insurance again. So my premium is gonna go up. I'm gonna spend a little bit more a month. I'm probably gonna spend about $75 more a month on insurance now than I was spending before. Even
Mm-hmm.
though you weren't at fault because insurance companies are they hustling like that, you know what I mean? So now if it's 31,000, I'm gonna give you 21 of that. You can either put down a down payment on another car because you're gonna start your payments over, or you could go ahead and buy you a Honda. It's up to you. It's up
Straight
to
up.
you. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because I think she was wrong. She kept the whole
No,
thing.
I'm somewhere in that middle, just like you. I feel like there has to be a middle point. You have to kind of look out for the daughter. I mean, she has been paying these premiums this whole time. You know,
Yeah,
mother couldn't afford to. So she couldn't afford to pay the insurance, which meant she wouldn't have been driving the car anyway, right?
that's my
So
whole point.
So she got you back on the road, and for her thanks, the car is now totaled. We finally get a reprieve, a little bit of, some money comes to us after we've been paying so much on this that has no other benefit to us. It helps you be able to drive.
Facts.
And, and no offense, because, family looks out for family. But what I'm saying is, at least the mother could have been like, I see that the mother should have been like, hey, you know, I want to get something different anyway, because if you couldn't pay the insurance on the Mercedes, the taxes on it and everything else was going to be too much anyway.
You don't deserve to have that
You
motherfucker
know what I'm
anyway.
saying?
You hear me? You don't deserve to have that motherfucker
So,
anyway.
so we may as well look for something that will match where we are right now, get you something nice and reliable. And, the kids, her family, because the post mentioned something about her family. Her family got needs and stuff too. Let's get the kids up and going this school year, whatever the case may be. I think everybody could have benefited a little bit. She could at least kick 5 G's over the something,
Yeah, no, you
and
know what was tough is listening to her say like she didn't get her mama shit. Like I'm like, yo, the car is lit. The insurance policy is to pay your mama car.
yeah,
Like to at least
yeah, it's to get it. I mean, she should still be driving something. You
yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
she's like, fuck that. Like she
But
don't
I do
deserve
think
that.
that it is kind of like throwing all the money down the drain. Is the car's gone, and yeah, it replaces the car for her, but I ain't getting nothing for all this money I have
Ooh, that's
spent.
just
I mean, I can
stingy.
understand. I can understand how it hurts. That's the part I'm really trying to get to. I can understand how it hurts. How at least the consideration of break off a piece for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all been kicking in on this. It's hard to see a chunk of money come in and say I can't have none of it,
I
especially
mean,
when I contributed to it. There
but the
wouldn't have
thing
been a
is though,
policy without me.
to see 31,000 come in and your car is wrecked also is also a problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause I need a car to
Yeah, I
drive.
mean that's what I'm saying. I see both sides of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear you.
yeah, but
I hear you.
you
It's
would have
tough.
been downgrading in a Honda if it was me. I'd have loved you.
Yo,
I'd
we're
have
not
loved
we're
you if you
not
gave me
going to
31.
a Mercedes parking
You know,
lot. You can forget that.
you
We're
couldn't
not
afford
going
that
to.
first one. You couldn't afford that first. You could afford the payment,
Right.
but you couldn't afford the insurance. So therefore, you're going to be driving a Honda this time around or Toyota. I'm a big Toyota fan.
And those are nice. They're nice.
Yeah,
They're nice.
get you a Toyota,
Hey,
get you an Avalon. Yeah, yeah.
hey,
It's top of the
do it
line
big.
Toyota. Hell,
Yeah.
you probably get you a small Lexus, a F series, like, but you're not gonna be. You ain't gonna be killing my budget. Nah, I'm gonna take some
Hey,
risks. Even if she would have took 5,000, I think that'd have been fair. But you know what this
that's
tells
what
me?
I'm saying.
This tells me that mom and daughter has no principles. That
Either that or they were already kind of beefing about something to begin with.
maybe
You
that's
know,
maybe that's the case too.
yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like
And then maybe the power dynamic shifted when that check came in because the check came in to the daughter.
the power dynamic
You
shifted
know,
when I was paying your insurance and you couldn't pay for it. What you talking about? I was waiting for something to happen in your car. Matter of fact, a dude named Steven hit the car for me. Like, cause I knew that I would get this money and you couldn't do anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, so ain't no telling, bro. Like, people are really shiesty out here, man. But that was a very good one, actually, man. Shout out to Steve. I appreciate you. Matter of fact, Steve has a gala coming up. He has a nonprofit that's coming up pretty soon. It's pretty good. He does an art gala every year. So if you guys are interested, buy tickets. It's in Atlanta. It's going to be at the Bank. The Bank is a very nice establishment. This is an art gala, so he'll have music, live music. They'll have dinner served for you, and they will
all
auction off
right.
different art pieces. So
Okay,
feel free to
Steve.
check that
Okay,
out. Yeah,
Steve.
yeah. Steve doing some things now. Steve doing some things. It's nice. It's real nice.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I have seen them, on the rise over the years from
Yeah, for
afar.
sure.
I wish them well. Very good, man. Very good.
Yeah, man. But it's been a great episode, bro. I'm so happy for that slid under the door though. When he sent it to me, I sent it to you automatically. I'm like, woo, this is a good one.
Yeah, so let us know what y'all think about that. I mean, are you taking a hard stance? You keeping the money? Is everything for the benefit of the car and you just giving it to the mom? What y'all doing? Is there any shades of gray in between that black and white, or
Facts.
I don't know what y'all got? Hit us up in the comment section and we can we can talk about it there. We do respond to all the comments, y'all. Actually, hit us in the comments, man. Don't text me, y'all. Don't text me. I like to get text, but text me about personal stuff between us, man. The podcast stuff. Help us out and put it in.
Podcast.
Go right down there and right down to the comments and put it in there, man.
Stop telling me. Look, stop texting me, telling me how you like the podcast, but I don't see your comment. That sucks.
Come on, man.
I really want to be like, I want to slap you, but I can't because I love you, and you telling me that you actually watched it, but.
I know. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please put all your comments in there. Inspire other people to leave comments as well with your brave, courageous comments that you're putting out here for us. Inspire the masses to come and join you, and we'll get all kinds of other people and subscribers and everything else because of your efforts. We need you. We need you.
We need you. Remember that. We're trying to push the culture forward. Remember this, guys. We're trying to push the culture forward. We want to put it where it want to be. We want to make sure that we get it there
on time. Absolutely,
man. It's been a great episode. Thanks for watching Room 518. We look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.
We out.